Lie me on the floor. I'm sick and tired of the one wanting more. The idea for The Floor came about when I was reading this book, Meet Me in the Bathroom, about the early 2000s rock scene in New York. And I just got fired up. I started listening to like Kings of Leon again, and I started listening to The Strokes again, and I started listening to all these things, these acts that had kind of like gone by the wayside for me as the years went on, and there was so much energy behind that.
Yeah, and it's always felt really Strokesy to me.
Yeah.
That's how I always just put it right in that world.
But I remember when I first brought like the little guitar riff in, one of the first comments that you made was how you really liked the dissonance of the second chord, just like raising it up a semitone.
I love dissonance. Makes everything interesting.
I like that. I don't hate that.
And then you get to this bridge, and you're taken away, and it's this like sweet nursery rhyme almost.
It's like what life should feel like. That's what that bridge that's what you, in your best vision, that's what you want it to feel like.
It was almost an ode to those old Motown records, or even like the British Invasion, like the Beatles stuff.
That's always felt really Beatlesy to me, that whole bridge section.
Oh yeah, and when we were recording, we did more. I remember we were saying it was, this one's going to be more John and Paul, rather than Mick and Keith. This bed I made so well, it sleeps more like the sand. The juxtaposition of the angsty lyrics in the verses, where I'm talking about being essentially misguided and kind of the, once you get where you're going, you realize that there's no there. And then just like the misery that kind of incessant wanting brings you when you're like, I always got to get to this next thing, and I got to get this stuff, and then you like get there, and it just feels like it's like a wall or like another obstacle, and things didn't always go my way, and they haven't always gone my way, and when they did go my way, I realized that maybe that wasn't my way.
I think the ending really sums up the whole song to me. Happiness. That is the song, is trying to find happiness. And what does that look like?
Well, that's the thing, right? Our whole approach to songs is trying to find the universal in it. It may start with something personal that's going on with any one of us, but there's no possible way that any of us are going through anything that someone out there listening isn't going through. I mean, that's some of my most cathartic moments, are listening to other artists sing about hardship and anguish in their own lives.
Yeah.
That's a lot of words on a simple punk rock tip.
Yeah.